And finally, for today's episode, let's turn to Elizabeth Henry for a look at Adventist history.
This week, we hear about the life and ministry of evangelist Jules Rey.
Welcome to This Week in Adventist History. Jules Rey, an evangelist and administrator, was born in February 1880 in Switzerland. He became a Seventh-day Adventist in 1900, and 2 years later, he joined a 5-month training course for Adventist preachers organized in Paris, France by the Latin Union Mission. He then moved to Geneva, Switzerland, to assist Léon Paul Thièche, the then president of the French-Swiss Conference, in his evangelistic activities. In 1905, Rey went to the south of France to serve as an evangelist, moving to Nîmes, where he organized a church of 15 members. He remained in the south of France until 1909, when he returned to Switzerland to work as an evangelist. On August 13, 1910, Jules Rey was ordained to the ministry. After his ordination, he moved to the canton of Valais, where he organized a church of 20 members, despite facing strong opposition. At the beginning of the First World War, Rey accepted a call to return to France, serving in Montbéliard and then in Paris until 1917. From the end of 1920 to the summer of 1923, he served as the president of the French Conference, then as the president of the Lehman Conference until 1928. After serving in France and in Switzerland for over 2 decades, Rey accepted the call to serve as superintendent of the North African Union Mission and the Algerian Mission. Rey worked in North Africa for 8 years, starting the publication of Arabic literature, and under his leadership, the medical work was strengthened and expanded. Rey returned to Switzerland at the end of 1936 and served as a pastor of the Lehman Conference until he retired in 1950. To learn more about Jules Rey, please visit the Encyclopedia of Seventh-day Adventists online at encyclopedia.adventist.org. This has been a look at This Week in Adventist History.